Hey guys, this episode of The Dex is brought to you by Kanpani Girls, a new free-to-play anime-style turn-based role-playing game from Nutaku. In the game, you play as the CEO of an all-girls mercenary group who takes on missions to make money, and the path to victory requires you to balance public relations, weapons, and recruitment. You can also earn experience points by mission that allow you to level not only your characters, but also yourself. There's 8 different types of heroes, and for every character you unlock, you get a unique story to go with it. To check it out for yourself, use a link in the promo code in the description below, and it'll get you started by unlocking a free character. Anyway, thanks for watching, thanks to Nutaku for sponsoring us today, and enjoy this week's excellent episode of The Dex!
Hey everybody, welcome to The Dex, where we cover trivia and strategy for different Pokemon each week. I'm Electrifying Guy Alex.
And I'm PokeKellz. Rotom is motor backwards.
Oh, okay, well, yes, but way to ruin the surprise.
What do you mean surprise? It's on the thumbnail, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but I... Oh. Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Motor backwards.
Rotom's the plasma Pokemon. Sometimes he's Electric Ghost, and sometimes he's not. And that's how it is, baby.
He's often referred to as being quite the trickster, and I can see why. See, he loves possessing household appliances, and he's pretty hard to keep track of in his normal heat, wash, frost, fan, and mow forms.
Plus, he also looks an awful lot like Pulse Man, the title character of a 1994 Sega Mega Drive game developed by none other than Game Freak, with key Pokemon personnel involved including Satoshi Tajiri, Junichi Masuda, and Ken Sugimori.
Pulse Man's a half man, half computer, all teenage boy with the power of electricity. He even has an attack where he turns into a super fast ball of electricity called Voltacker. Sound familiar?
Okay, so it's great that Pulse Man's got this deep connection to Pokemon, but Rotom's infatuation with possessing household appliances also connects him to the Poltergeist, hence the ghost type.
In German, Poltergeist roughly translates to rumble ghost, because unlike most ghosts, poltergeists haunt people rather than locations, and torment them by possessing and rustling their belongings. You know, like their fans, washing machines, and lawnmowers.
Yeah, plus they're often elemental spirits, which explains Rotom's shifting types.
Isn't that so spot on, man?
Yeah? Man, I love it when it all just wraps itself up in a bow like that. Job well done.
Done? What? No. When I was doing some research, I stumbled on something totally crazy this week, and there's no way I'm not gonna share it with the people!
Oh yeah? And is it anywhere else on the web?
This theory? No.
So in fact, you might say...
Yeah, I know. You heard it here first.
Yes.
I was getting to that.
Okay.
I did it.
All right.
So remember how Rotom's the plasma Pokemon? I think that might allude to him being an example of a hypothetically possible and often discussed plasma-based life form. And that's not a totally crazy idea. Once electrons enter a plasma cloud, they stop behaving as individuals and begin acting more like parts of a whole, just like biological cells.
And along those lines, Rotom himself might be what's called a Coulomb ball, a plasma crystal that's arranged itself into a series of shell layers that form an orb. They exhibit swarm-like behavior and tend to cluster, but they move so fast that they're barely even seen. But what I'm saying is, what if we do see them?
Paranormal experts and enthusiasts alike can tell you that one of the most commonly occurring phenomena associated with ghosts is unexplained orbs of light that show up on film and video. It's said they signify energy in transit, and that they show up whenever a ghost is using some of this energy to interact with its surroundings.
Ugh, now I'm starting to feel like I'm being watched. Most people dismiss these sightings as the reflection of light off dust particles, but another possibility is that it might be these same weird floaty plasma Coulomb ball thingies.
It's true, most of these modern definitions of ghost orbs describe them as tiny spheres of pure energy that move fluidly and travel in clusters, often with some sort of nucleus surrounded by small onion-like bands of light. That sounds exactly like a Coulomb ball to me.
Of course, Coulomb balls are usually made by scientists in a lab, and finding them in popularly haunted places begs the question of who's creating them in the first place. But maybe that's just a mystery mankind is never meant to know. Rotom is a ghost type, isn't it?
So what we're saying is Rotom might be a new kind of life form made from some sentient ghost energy that inhabits household appliances because it wants to torture the people it lives with. Sounds pretty crazy when I lay it out like that.
Look, maybe that is what we're saying, maybe it isn't. But science is amazing, and as long as we're all thinking about it, that's good vibes. But hey, just promise me that when you're pondering this one on the schoolyard or wherever you do your pondering, remember that you heard it here first. How was that?
That was pretty good.
Yeah, I felt like I got a little too deep at the end there.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh.
It was very passionate though.
Oh, thank you.
Battle strategy? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pokemon!
Probably the best competitive form for Rotom is Rotom Wash. It's got a lot of nice bulk, and the typing is solid, and Levitate is super great for eating earthquakes. One of the main ways it's used is as a strategic pivot. Let's talk more about that. Start with a bold one and super train in HP and defense.
Make sure you're holding leftovers, swoop in to take the hit, your opponent gets a little heated, tries to adapt, and then you use Stab Volt Switch to get back your momentum. Just in case Volt Switch is a bust, keep Stab Hydro Pump in your pocket too. That'll show them.
Make sure it's packing Will-O-Wisp too, so you have something to use in case you accidentally find yourself with the advantage, and Pain Split for when your opponent swaps in a wall to stall you out. And Rotom Wash can be an immortal, sweeper-eating blob.
Of course, that's not the only way to train a Rotom, so here's another strategy using his Heat form.
A timid Rotom Heat with EVs in special attack and speed can be a great Choice Scarf user. Use Stab Overheat for things that are scared of you, use Stab Volt Twitch for things you're scared of, and Bob's your uncle.
Bob's your uncle? You should also run Thunderbolt on this set for when you need a little extra oomph, and Trick when you can smell a wall coming a mile away. Trust me, you feel like freaking Rey from Star Wars and that mess is happening. Awesome.
Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Isn't Rotom like way cool?
Yeah, man. For more videos about Gen 4 guys, click here, or you can click here if you're more into electric types. Very cool stuff. And don't forget to subscribe.
Or why not buy a shirt? We've got all these awesome deck shirts over at theyeti.com, and you can click the link in the description to buy one and put it on your body. I'm Electrifying Guy Alex.
And I'm PokeKellz. Tune in next week for your finally long episode, first final overdue photo trivia session.
Photo trivia. Photo trivia. We're doing photo trivia.